First of all, I want to thank the Lord for bringing us all here safely, and for also providing the resources for us to be here for this magnificent event. We haven't had a conference since October 2014, so it's wonderful to see everyone here, 128 plus, and 140 including guests and speakers. So right now I want to acknowledge our speakers and presenters. Could you stand if you're here? No, not all. Okay, so these are the individuals who are going to take you through the next few days. We also have, for the first time, some of our brothers and sisters from the support office audit function. So 4 support offices. Can you stand? We have Canada. Welcome. And I know we have a number of you who are attending one of these conferences for the first time. So can you stand? Let's see. Probably half. Okay, so I put a few slides together for us to I forgot one important thing. The conference committee members. We have Chris DeBarakin, Ryan Greer, Maribel Walsh, and Will Quay over there. Without them, I mean, they have done a magnificent job. I didn't have to do anything other than coming and standing up here. But they have done a magnificent job pulling, this conference together. And we also have Super Wally outside there who is handling all the events here. Well, we have a packed agenda, an exciting agenda. Really focusing on the future. And, when the team shared the theme for the conference with me, I said, why this theme? And the reply was change. All right? I mean, we're living in a rapidly changing world. What works today isn't going to work, not necessarily going to work tomorrow. And so we have to, embrace change and adapt. If not, we're not going to be able to do our work, or to be impactful, or to help our organization realize the Ops 2030. I know you all are familiar with Ops 2030. And you're going to hear a lot more about it. The fantastic achievements over a year since it was launched. November 2016 at the triennial meeting in Bogota. You're going to hear more about it this week and for years to come, because this is our big rock. Okay, so So yeah, change. Next slide. Now, change is no stranger to World Vision or GIA. And you know, I mentioned Ops 2030. It takes a world to end violence against children. That's another major initiative that was launched in November 2016 as well. And you know, that's bold. Taking on such a challenge is very bold. You know, I said, wow. But the progress that we're making is just amazing. And you know, we're supposed to accomplish that by 2020. Still a major challenge, but we're pressing on. ERM, I don't know if Rob is here as yet, but Rob Nelson, who is the director of ERM and compliance now, he has a major initiative that he's working on, enhancing our ERM program. So you'll hear more about that, and it's going to involve everyone, okay? Very inclusive. Then we have this, I'm sure you're all aware of, where we have all the assurance functions on the one partnership leader. So we have global accountability, global governance, ERM and compliance, peer review, and GIA on the one umbrella. And that partnership leader, you're going to hear from her later on this week, Jemima Maturi, and she's going to share with us the power in having all of us under one umbrella. Okay, next slide. So, one famous individual once said, or probably still saying, reminding people of how far we have come, make the future more achievable. But we should also recognize our challenges. So if anyone can, during the course of the next 3 days, if you can tell me who that is, I might have a little prize for you. And 2 individuals in this group are disqualified. I'm not going to mention the name, but if you can come up with that person, and you can't Google it, right? Okay, so again, changes in GIA. I want us to just take a little walk down memory lane. There are some terms there that some of you might not be familiar with. But back in FY12, we changed from 3 distinct audit function to 1 integrated audit function. If you remember, those who were here, we had finance audit function, we had ops, and we also had FPMG. So all 3, and in 1 year, all 3 could be, descending on the support office, and they get 3 reports. They didn't like it, so we, put it all together to have 1 integrated function, and we have the one-stop shop audit. Now that has really gotten us some good feedback. So that was one, and then we the major, the big one, basically. Is to change from compliance to RBIA, risk-based integrated audit, and that was very challenging. It's changing the mindset. That was a transformation, okay? And this morning I was watching TV, and soon you're not going to have a person doing your dentistry. It's going to be robotics. A robot, right? I mean, cars, all right? We, accustomed to driving cars manually, now soon we're going to have self-drive. So it's changing our mindset. How we operate today is not how we're going to operate tomorrow, okay? And we have to embrace that. The next one is we developed a tool, you remember, MRAP. MRAP has served its purpose. It has really helped us to make that transformation. And so we have to, one of these days we have to retire it. Once GRC is fully implemented, then we have to retire MRAP. But MRAP has really helped us to move to the RBIA platform. And there are a few major initiatives that we're currently working on, and all of you are involved. REACT, Regional Internal Audit Team, we started that back in FY13, but we got a lot of pushback. Okay, and Mayor was the first. Adrian here and his team was the first to implement REACT. SAR is now on board, FY16, and we have WAR now on board as well, FY17, and I know the other regions are working to get on board. So hopefully by Q1 FY19, end of Q1 FY19, everyone will be on board. The good news is we have the NDs we got some pushback from the NDs when we first rolled it out. They're on board, and you know why, right? They see some savings there, so that's one of the reasons why. But also the boards, they felt that they were going to lose their support from us, but we were able to most of them, I got some feedback recently that one region there was still concerns, but the boards now are, we're engaging with them and sharing the benefits, and so we're getting the buy-in from them. So by the end of the first quarter, FY19, I expect for us all to be on board there. GRC, which I'm so excited about, the automating the audit function, and not just GIA. VFI is, and Lance is here, is also moving forward with implementing GRC. And the support offices, we're engaging with them also to get on board. And it's going to be awesome once we implement GRC. Just think of all audit findings from around the globe, right? Audit findings, root cause, risk recommendations, action taken, and the status of the audit findings in one centralized database. I mean, that's so going to be so valuable in doing data analytics, which is the next bucket there. And this is where we're going to be able to provide insight, trends, and to enhance our value to the partnership. And timeliness. Timeliness is where we struggle with most of the time. But once we automate the audit functions, we're going to get tremendous support there. All right, we can't move forward until a supervisor signs off, and it will be monitored. So you're gonna hear more about it. We have Eduardo here, who has done a fantastic job driving that project. So just want to say that RBIA, REACT, GRC, and digital analytics, that's our pillar. That's our foundation. And that's going to be our foundation for years or probably decades to come. So embrace it. But we couldn't get this far without you. I mean, you signed up for the program, and here we are today talking about data analytics. So give yourself a big hand there. Yeah. Okay, just to summarize, change. It's constant and it's the norm. Okay. With change comes risk, uncertainties, and we have challenges as well, opportunities, and you know, we are the ones who are going to be able to provide some solutions. Okay, so oftentimes we don't look at the opportunities. Okay, but there are opportunities, and this is where we can make a big difference. Okay, in added value. So not just focus on the risk. Okay, but how can we use it to make us better? It's driven by technology, okay? And you know, technology is changing as we think. I mean, it's just constantly changing, and we have to keep up. So, don't fight it, embrace it. And if we do, we will continue to grow and benefit from it and be able to help our organization achieve its objectives and contribute to the realization of OPS 2030. So you have, some of the leading experts who are going to be sharing with us over the next few days. Make sure you listen, take notes. And what I want you to do as well is to jot down a few takeaways from each session. And on the last day, we can share it with each other. You will notice that the breaks are like 30 minutes. It's intentional. We want you to meet your colleagues from around the globe. You have spoken to many of them, and Skype or WebEx. Here is an opportunity to meet them, share lessons learned, and make it. This is your conference. Get the most out of it. All right. So one last item before I finish. Many of you have dealt with our GC General Counsel, but you have never seen him. And we're privileged to have Tim Burgett joining us for the conference. Tim, you want to? Tim is right there. So if you have a chance, you can say hello to Tim. And so thank you, and enjoy your the conference, your stay in Bangkok. I know the regional meetings will take place Thursday through Friday through Saturday, and I will get to see most of you. Hopefully, I'll be able to speak with each of you before the week is over. So enjoy, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Audley. Really appreciate that, and you're doing excellent.